has a new president, and very soon Asia will have new kings of football. It's Gamba Osaka against Adelaide United in the first leg of the Asian Champions League final, and it will be first-time victors to a trophy of major importance in Asia. But who will get their hands on it for the first time? Because of the major successes that they've had in continental football this season, both Gamba and Adelaide have forsaken the league this season. Gamba are down in 5th at the moment in the J-League. Adelaide finished 6th in the A-League, but they want to be A1 in Asia. They're the first Australian side ever to reach the final of the Asian Champions League, with their nation having made the journey across from Oceania to Asia in the last couple of years. Pretty much full-strength sides, lots of Brazilians to watch out for, particularly Lucas wearing number 9, but lots of brilliant homegrown talent in the Osaka side. Watch out for number 7, a national hero, Yasuhito Endo, and 21, Akira Kaji. The coach, Akira Nishino, is a former Japanese international and Japanese Olympic coach. Big surprise in the Adelaide United side is that they've dropped a number of their big names to the bench. However, Travis Dodd, Cristiano and Diego will continue to be dangerous thanks to the creative talents of number 7 Lucas Pantelis and 8 Christian Sakis. Aurelio Vidmar, he too a former international. 71 times he played for his native Australia. Eugene Galekovic is eligible to play for 3 different nations. Minero and Ronnie make up a very strong bench, and Ryuji Bando is another major national hero. He will be sprung from the bench if necessary. Big surprise from an Adelaide point of view is the likes of Michael Valkanis, Jason Spagnuolo and Paul Reed are all on the bench, plus Fabian Barbiero, who's been a regular starter in this Asian Champions League season. We're at the Osaka Expo 70 Stadium, and it is a Singapore referee for the first leg. It's Abdul Bashir Malik. There's Akira Nishino, who won the Japanese jersey 12 times in his career. Now 53 years old, and we will see a lot of him today, and not so much of Aurelio Vidmar, but here he is. His brother Tony had a much more illustrious career in Europe with Middlesbrough and Rangers, though this Vidmar was once the leading scorer in the Belgian League. Well, the Nagai Stadium is just down the road, which hosted last year's World Athletics Championships. That's an impressive 50,000 arena. This Osaka Expo 70 Stadium, built for the Expo of 1970. Much smaller ground, capacity of about 25,000, but it is full, and what a noise and what pressure on the Brazilian Cristiano. Not that being Brazilian is up to much. There were 9 Brazilians featured in Sporting Lisbon against Shakhtar Donetsk last night, and it's one of the worst football matches I've ever seen. Much on the shoulders of Yasuhito Endo. It is an obsession in this country. It is now the national sport. Gamba Osaka wearing blue, but they're also wearing the blue of their native Japan. The entire nation is behind them. And in terms of the world of football, it is a similar story for the men in white from fair old Adelaide. Such noise as well as Lucas Pantelis puts out for the first time today. Much you can say on the shoulders of our Singapore referee also. Early attacking attacking though from Adelaide with Christian Sarkis, but held up well. Endo has got support. Good opportunity, flicked away, but that was a warning sign. Sugito Endo, one of 3 players in the Gamba Saka side who featured in the World Youth Cup winning team of '99, or rather they reached the final, lost to Argentina. And haven't they blossomed well since then? By Shoki Hirai. Support from Akira Kashi, who also featured in that World Youth Cup final side. Endo, Kashi. Opportunities to build for Sasaki. Well blocked by one of many Brazilians who play in Australia and Japan. Cassio, wearing 6 for Adelaide. Potential break on here. Yasuda! Good cross. And a worthy moment of danger, and so far it's all the home team. Michihiro Yasuda. Young, vibrant, wonderful left winger, and that's what he can do. If you went to the Under-20 World Cup in Canada last year, Toronto, Montreal and elsewhere, that's what he can do. I think that just clipped the crossbar. Danger inside 3 minutes. Offside given, first of the game. Three times Japanese Manager of the Year, Akira Nishina. Was a one-man club as a player with Hitachi up to 1990. Played for them for 12 seasons. It was around the same time Hitachi sponsored Liverpool. One of these days in these multinational commercial activities, would playing for a club like Hitachi in Japan and being sponsored by an English club as well mean that he'd get to play in England also. Gucci's forward in support, the captain, but they've plenty of men to aim for. Sasaki's in the middle. Good dangerous moment, and it's that man again, Yasuda, who's creating all the trouble, taking on Robbie Cornthwaite. Did well to get there first, did Angelo Costanza. Yamaguchi, the captain, has come up from the back. He's stayed up from the back. Endo at the corner. Way by Costanzo again. One in the air by Nakazawa. Cornthwaite couldn't get the clearance away first time, but should at the second. Hit back with some interest, but it won't trouble Eugene Galekovic. Australian under-23 international, hit with some venom by Sasaki. Well, he's been involved a lot so far, Michihiro Yasuda. Really been taking on Robbie Cornthwaite. Own goal in the first leg of the quarter-final against Kashima Antlers. He had unfinished business. How apt it was he who would score the winning goal in the second leg. Now here he is playing in an Asian Champions League final. Cornthwaite has given that away though. On this near side for Hieto Sasaki, but it would refuse to roll through for Akira Kaji. Yasuda. Oh, and he's really tested Galekovic. First proper save of the match and a great strike by Miyoshi. Yasuda with the layoff, and there didn't seem to be much on that left wing, but what vision and what curl too. Galekovic could only have seen that coming in late. Movement in the middle. There's a lot of barging too. Chance for Sasaki. No joy there. The free kick is Adelaide's, given away by Hieto Sasaki.